I loved everything about Florence, from the wine to the food to the history to the fashion, so come along with me as I give you a little guide and take my beaux abroad. We went to Florence in the beginning of June and we took the train in from Rome. It was so easy and it was about an hour and 30 minutes, so not super long.
We are now in Florence. We're at the station and we are going to check into our hotel to drop our stuff off and then gonna get some gelato and do some vintage shopping. We're walking outside the train station and that's the view. So gorgeous. Off to a great start. I was not feeling super hot in the train station, but feeling good now. So ready for Florence. The hotel room is actually very nice. It's really big in here. Hi, Noah.
Hi.
And here is our balcony. It is so pretty. Open it up. Show you guys what we're seeing. So pretty. I don't want to drop my phone, but wow, so cute. And yeah, it's really spacious in here. You could fit a lot of people in that shower over there. Probably like four, right? 4 people?
Yeah, maybe this weekend 5.
Yeah, maybe 5. So very big. And yeah, that's Walk On Me 10 if you guys don't know, but we're gonna go and explore Florence because that's what you came for. Here is the Duomo. Look how gorgeous. Wow, it's beautiful. We are on our way to the vintage shops. So we have arrived at Desi Vintage and we're gonna do some shopping. And here's the girls part.
The store had a great men's selection and had a lot of Gucci and Louis Vuitton bags, as you can see in this video.
We are on our way to Humana Vintage, which is our second vintage shop that we are stopping at.
Humana Vintage has a lot more unique, kind of almost quirky like clothes. I was looking more for designer bags, so definitely worth noting. Stay Chic was another one that didn't have a ton of designer bags, but had a very nice Hollywood glamour touch to it. Perfect because we went to Momo Vintage, which had all of the designer bags and designer items. It definitely was awesome there, but you can't take any videos or pictures. This vintage shopping made us a little bit hungry, so we decided to go on a walk to get some gelato.
We are at Ponte Vecchio, which is one of the most iconic spots in Florence. We have some prime real estate right in the middle.
The video ended up getting interrupted, but we continued our walk.
And here we are, just on our little walk, seeing all the major sites, the Ferragamo, Dior, and then this, oh my lord. And right behind me is the Ferragamo Museum. I'm going there on Monday and I'm beyond excited. But this is such a gorgeous square.
And a trip to Florence is not complete before you take some pictures down some of the alleyways because they're so quiet and calm. Before we got our gelato, I stopped in this gorgeous church right across from my gelato place.
So we are at Vivoli, which is a very, very popular gelato spot. There's obviously a line, but hopefully we get in soon. So we're gonna take a bite of the avocado. It is so good. The cup is like chilled, so it keeps the ice cream really cold and intact. And the espresso is gorgeous, so good, so smooth, really, really good. And the wait honestly didn't end up being that long. I'd say, would you say it's worth it?
Yeah, we waited like 10 minutes probably.
Yeah, we only waited 10 minutes and I'd say definitely worth it.
I did say the affogato was good, and it was good affogato. However, I think the real standout here, don't get the affogato, just get the gelato because the gelato itself was breathtaking. So overall, I've had better affogato in Italy, but I have not had better gelato. This was the best gelato. We headed to Osteria dell'Enoteca for dinner. We split a cheese board, and I love the Parmesan. Parmesan is my favorite cheese. I was so happy to have it. And of course, had to get some octopus as my main.
I got the grilled veggies to share with Noah and some octopus. And Noah got an eggplant pasta.
Looks good.
Yeah, excited to try this. Looks like some good puss. Walking back to our hotel right now. It is gorgeous outside. We're staying at the Mercure Hotel in the center of Florence, a great location. And yeah.
Walk home was also so fun. If you go to like the main area by the Duomo, it is filled with people and there's singers. It's very lively at night here.
It's been quite the day, and sorry my itinerary, but I'm off to bed for tomorrow, which is going to be our first full day in Florence, and I'm so excited. Oh, we have our first full day in Florence today. We're doing a little wine tasting. We're going to a museum, and we're going to see the David statue, and I'm going to go shopping and hopefully come back with a new bag. So I am very excited for today. So far, I absolutely love Florence. Like, I really love it here. I like it better than Rome so far. No hate to Rome. But anyhow, we're gonna go and get our day started. It's about 7 a.m. and we're gonna show up to the museum early, so just to avoid any lines and chaos. So I'll let you know how it is and how busy it is at 7 a.m. in May. And here is my outfit. I love it. It's from Lioness. So cute. We are at the Galleria dell'Accademia and we're gonna see the David statue. There's only like a really short line. There's about like 5 or 6 other people in front of us and we're here at like 7:30 a.m. So if that gives you any context, try to get there early. But yeah, it's cute. There's apparently only 12 rooms, so be a quick museum if you get in and see David fast enough. We're waiting in line and there's like 2 lines, very confusing, but I guess that's how it works. Let's see, what time is it? It is 8:08 and we haven't been let in yet because there's no electricity in the museum. I guess there was an incident, so they said 10-15 minutes we'll be getting in, but it's kind of funny that there's no electricity. We are in the museum and we have found the David already. Here it is. There's our boy David. This is probably like one of the most famous attractions in Florence.
It is a very small museum and it did get a little busy. I recommend just seeing the David and then exploring. We were honestly in the museum for about 30 minutes total, so it's super, super small.
Honestly, this might be one of the coolest parts of the museum. It's just all these sculptures and they're all made by the same person, Lorenzo Bartolini. It's so cool. You can just see the details and I can't imagine how long all of these took to make. It's really, really awesome. Now we're at the Museum of Musical Instruments. So it's really cool. It's a bunch of old musical instruments. Exactly what you would expect from their name, but it's really cute in here. And here is the Duomo.
Of course, I thought these wood doors were really cool, so I had a little photo session.
Walking around in Florence, it is the morning, so a little quieter. And we have the Duomo. It is absolutely gorgeous, and going early really is a move. You can take your pictures without a bunch of people coming, and just a beautiful sunny day. Day number 2, it is breakfast time, and we decided what better way to celebrate being in Florence than to get gelato for breakfast. So we're at Vivoli again for our second time, and we're gonna go and get some gelato. We got the affogato yesterday, it was amazing. So I'm interested to try the gelato.
Yes, we did go back to Vivoli to have gelato for our breakfast.
The gelato itself lives up to the hype. I got like a chocolate cherry, I got a coffee, got a mint chocolate chip. All so good. So we are right in front of the church where Michelangelo was buried, which is just so insane to think about. You have to pay to actually go inside. It's 12 euros, I believe. But we're just looking at the outside of the building. It's really gorgeous.
After seeing where Michelangelo was buried, we also saw the Leather School of Florence.
We are heading into Valentino to do some shopping.
Tried on some sparkly bags in Valentino and I wasn't really impressed by any of them, so I continued on my journey to find a nice designer bag.
We're at the Museo di Palazzo Vecchio. It is really beautiful in here. Wow. Now we are gonna head into the Fendi store and check that out.
I highly recommend looking for Italian designers in Italy. It is a lot cheaper than buying in the US or anywhere else. You also get a VAT refund, so be sure to bring your passport with you. I fell in love with this blue Stingray bag. I tried on another purpley sparkly bag, but it wasn't as amazing as this blue one was.
Here's the Stingray bag. It's the baguette, but in Stingray leather.
We then got brought upstairs to make our purchase.
We are enjoying our espresso. I just got that Stingray bag. It is absolutely gorgeous, and we are upstairs. No one is here, and it's really cool. She said there's only like 10 of them, which is insane, and I am just so grateful. And as I said, it's just so beautiful. I walked in, I immediately went to it, and usually I kind of hesitate. I like to look around, but this one, like, I knew in my heart that I wanted this bag. And here's the Fendi bag.
This was by far the fastest I've ever gotten a bag. I just fell in love with this bag instantly.
After a little shopping, worked up an appetite. We're gonna go and get some focaccia sandwiches. And yeah, we're walking to get sandwiches, and this is our view. Like, what? So the boys are getting sandwiches, and I'm then gonna head and get my gluten-free focaccia sandwich.
Went to La Fiaschetteria, I'm probably saying that wrong, and I went to Grano to get my gluten-free focaccia sandwich. Gluten allergy or celiacs like me, Italy is so accommodating everywhere you go.
I'm waiting to get my gluten-free, and Noah has his.
The caprese, very good. Freshly sliced tomatoes. They did it right when they were making it. They baked the focaccia. They baked it with the mozzarella, and very fresh, very good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
My sandwich was so good. I got one with brie and turkey, and it was breathtaking.
So I got my focaccia sandwich, all gluten-free. Can't wait to try it. Ended up bringing my sandwich back to the hotel. Very good. Recommend if you're gluten-free. That's the job done. I got like some turkey, some brie, had some tomatoes, arugula. I wish that the brie was mozzarella. I feel like that'd make more sense, but it's still really good. To do our Tuscany wine tasting, we're just waiting to hop into the van or bus or whatever we're getting in, and we'll be off.
Noah and I absolutely love doing wine tastings, and this one was only about an hour drive to the vineyards.
We are in Tuscany, and we're gonna try some wines. Right now we're in the vineyard, and I'll take you along. We're gonna try some wine, some balsamic, some olive oil, some truffle. Very excited. We are about to enter the winery and do some tastings.
I'm going to put the name of the vineyard on the screen so I don't absolutely butcher it, but this was a fun tour. We did it through Get Your Guide. It was a little more commercialized than we're used to. We like something a little more intimate and interactive. However, they accommodated for my allergy. We tried 6 wines, and the wine there was really, really good. Noah and I also tried some balsamic, but if you want a good balsamic experience, go to Modena. They're known for it. And we also tried some truffle as well.
This is the sparkling rosé. So good, very dry, not super sweet. Noah and I just finished the wine tasting. Noah got, 9 bottles of wine?
For the price of 7.
Noah got 9 bottles of wine for the price of 7. Just to let you know, it's for the price of 7.
And Ponte olive oil.
And you got some olive oil. And now we are going to go back to Florence and go to the bar where the Negroni was invented. Get ourselves a drink.
We headed to Giacosa 1815 for a drink.
We are at the cocktail bar where the Negroni was made. Giacosa 1815. It is so cool in here, and they have such unique takes on Negronis, like literally just like pages of just unique ways to have a Negroni, and just they're kind of like niche Negronis. Very cool. They even have a Negroni spritz, which seems interesting, but I'm definitely gonna look through because it just seems so cool. So I got a Negroni spritz. Looks insane, so cool. We are on our way to dinner at Antico. Bottaio, I think is the name. I can show you guys it when I'm there. So sorry. But super excited. The menu looks so good. The food looks so good. Seems like just like a cutesy little place. We are at dinner.
A beef tartare. Actually, Florence is known for their steak, fun fact, but I got a seafood risotto.
Final night in Florence. We're right in front of the Duomo. We're gonna head to bed, but it's super late. Today's our last full day in Florence.
And then we're gonna head to Milan today. Super excited about that. But Florence has been absolutely amazing. And we're finally gonna do a wine window today. We have the Ferragamo Museum, the Gucci Gallery. I have a couple more vintage shops that I wanna check out. We're gonna start the morning off right with some gelato and coffee. And yeah. Noah, are you excited?
Very.
Noah's very excited. He's lying down, so I won't show him now because he's slumped on the bed, but ready to head out and start the day. Noah's gonna do his cannoli review of the cannoli he got in Florence.
Okay, so I got one vanilla with it has chocolate chips on both of the ends. It's like a mini little cannoli. It's from the John Borno Cafe. So we'll see how it compares to the amazing one that I had in Rome. It's not as good.
Sorry. It's
The
so good.
cannoli shell is not as like crispy. It's a lot softer. The cannoli filling is not as like creamy. And the chocolate chips don't add as much. If you remember, the one in Rome had the entire interior covered by chocolate. This one does not have that. And putting the chocolate chips at the end doesn't really make up for it.
Sorry to disappoint.
Now I did get a chocolate one, so.
Well, I cut Noah off because I was like, this is going to be a long cannoli review. But confirmed that the ones in Rome he liked better.
Much better.
Much better, he said. But you know, we're going to go get our gelato, and then hopefully I can still find a gluten-free cannoli. Still haven't found that, and the place I was going to go to today is actually closed. But we found another one, so possible review coming of my gluten-free cannoli. Noah tried his chocolate one and said it was much better than the one that he had right before this, and not as good as the one he had in Rome, but very good.
Yeah, much crispier shell, much creamier filling. Not quite as good, but still much better than the last one that I had.
And that's Noah's cannoli review cameo. The gelato place is closed, but now we're on the hunt for a gluten-free cannoli. We have found the place for my gluten-free cannoli. All right, guys, I finally got my gluten-free cannoli. Time to try it. All right, we have our cannoli right here. I'm gonna try not to get it all over myself, but try it. It doesn't really taste like, I'd say, a cannoli. Filling isn't like a cannoli filling, but interesting. Alright guys, I was trying not to be obnoxious in there. It was not cannoli. The filling was not cannoli-like. It was not good. Don't recommend, but maybe Milan. So we're at Mercato Centrale. So excited, we're gonna go and explore.
This is one of those places that is touristy for a reason because it is absolutely amazing here. The downstairs is all like produce and stuff you can kind of buy and take away. More of like a traditional market type vibe, like a supermarket. However, there's a couple things downstairs you can snack on.
Guys, this market is insane. It's ginormous and there is so much food. Some pretty good prices too. Awesome here. Noah and I are gonna split this little fruit cup. So exciting. We are going to the Ferragamo Museum. I am so excited.
The Ferragamo Museum was a must for me when I realized we were visiting Florence because I absolutely love fashion and I love Ferragamo. I've been obsessed with the hug bag for years. While you did have to buy a ticket, the tickets were only 15 euros and it is a little small, but so worth it. And it was such an amazing time. It wasn't super crowded too, which I really appreciate. It showed the origins of the brand and just did a great job showing the history of the brand. Actually, Ferragamo started with shoes, so it even had the shoe molds from his original shoes and shoes from celebrities.
So here we have all the different heels for like customized heels.
If you love fashion, this is just a must. It truly was so amazing.
So now we're in this room full of Salvatore Ferragamo's shoes that he's made in the past, and it spans from like decades. They're amazing. They're all so beautiful, so unique. You can tell how much work he put into each shoe, and I'm in awe. This is like my Super Bowl right here.
These are from 1956. They're 18 karat gold. Look how stunning they are. In the light, even more beautiful. It is unknown who they were made for, but wow, look how gorgeous this is. And look at all the details. They are so beautiful. Look at this room, wow. And luckily, after you go and explore the museum, you can explore their flagship store, which is right above it. So now we are at the Ferragamo store. Look at the ceiling, wow. And of course, behind me are the iconic hug bags. Guys, I fell in love with one of the hug bags in the Ferragamo store and a baby making a pit stop in Milan. This is known for these things called wine windows, and we couldn't leave without going to one. We're at the wine window. It is so cute. Grazie.
That looks good.
Got my little Prosecco from the wine window. We had to take it as takeaway just because it was so crowded. But cheers. I got my Parmesan. We are now on our way to the train station to head off to Milan. Don't forget to subscribe because next week I will be taking you guys to Milan. Also give this video a huge thumbs up and I'll see you next time I take my beaux abroad. Florence. We are walking around in Florence.
Well, I can get one of you guys together, huh? And then you can